I don't know if you guys can hear that ambience, but it sounds like voices. This very faintly sounds like voices in the background. I mean, I left it going for a little while I was doing all my setup stuff, and I'm like, I hope I didn't. Oh, what did I just do? Oh, I got out of that. Okay. Okay, so that's like an eject button. Okay. That's interesting. I don't know if these are still against us or not. I might load back if I have to, but I can run here, I guess. Oh, encounter begins. We can move first, so I guess we just move right out of the firing line. I guess we could try to blow it up, but I mean, it has 100 health. We have 63. I'd rather not waste our resources on that, so let's just run out of the way. We'll just end our turn. Let's just keep skipping our turn. Okay, there we go. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go. How do I get over? I'm gonna have to. Oh, actually, hold on. There's this thing, ventilation. Maybe that'll take us to the right place. Ah ha ha! Perfect. Let's run over here now. See who we can talk to. We're gonna have to break another door open. Oh my gosh. We are. Just force that open. And we get XP. We're definitely getting tired. But let's go ahead and talk to John Kovacs. A man is standing beside the open refrigerator, lost in thought. He's holding the door and mumbling to himself. His eyes are glued to the shelves, unblinking. Examine the man, try to talk to him, or take a look at the refrigerator. Let's examine the man first. This is a ruddy, robust, blonde man whose badge says Jan Kovacs, engineer. I'm guessing Jan, maybe? Or Jan. I've known someone with Jan and Jan. So that's why it makes it hard. If he wasn't ignoring you so persistently, you'd say he was doing just fine. Try talking to him. You give a wave, introduce yourself, and gently touch the refrigerator aficionado's shoulder. No result, except he starts muttering a bit louder. Omelet, yes, clearly, or pancakes. Oh, my sound is way high. There we go. That's maybe why I was hearing the ambience so fervently. Okay, omelet, yes, clearly, or pancakes. No, that's too much work. How about salad? That's a good idea. Good idea. Take a look at the refrigerator. Shelves are empty. There's nothing there's nothing there. Even some expired cans. Not even some expired can stuff. Whatever the man sees exists only in his land of imagination. Except there's a key card on the bottom shelf. Take the key card. A typical key card to grant access to restricted areas. Might come in handy. The fridge's owner completely ignores you. Just like before. Hey, there's stuff in here. It lied! Maybe a different refrigerator. I don't know. A kitchen stove. I can cook something real quick. Cook canned beans. Heated beans. And heated beans looks like it's just better, isn't it? Heated ham. Fried hyena meat. We need a higher cooking. We're not really good at cooking, so that's something to keep in mind. So we're gonna just go and I don't think even with pulled pork we don't even have enough cooking. So I would say just heat all the beans. Craft maximum. Craft maximum. There we go. That way we got the experience from it at least. Shower stall, toilet bowl. Let's just use the wash basin. We never know when you're going to be the last time to get water and all this stuff. Creeped out. You see a dirty... Wait, hold on. We got to just get creeped out. Look into a dirty glass mirror. Dirty glass in the mirror. Creepy distorted face appears a moment before... Hold on. A moment before behind your shoulder and quickly vanishes. My gosh. Really? Okay, we got creeped out. Looked in a mirror and saw something terrible behind your back. Feel uncomfortable for a while. That's no good. Sound of running water. Trash bin. Take all that. Are we good? We got everything in here. Oh, there's a locker. take that. Let's head to the next room. Good thing is we pretty much can just ignore that turret because we can always run into another place pretty easily. Ooh, Nashville Master Key. Okay. Elizabeth Nadasti. Butchered that name, but okay. An angry woman is standing in the middle of the room, flapping her arms and speaking to someone in a loud voice. That someone only exists in her imagination. Though you're the only other person in the room. Examine the woman. Short, pale, lively-looking woman with short hair dyed bright red. Her name tag says Elizabeth Nadadsi, Internal Security. The black wing uniform confirms this. Try talking to her. She simply can't hear you. To her, you don't exist. The woman keeps pointing her finger at someone. The digit might well pierce you if you step any closer. Where is my pizza? I placed my order half an hour ago. Is it being delivered from China or something? Oh, once again, no anchovies. Those darn student part-timers. Tell her the pizza's on its way. Let's leave. Or, because I don't want to lie. Let's just go ahead and take everything. Okay, we got. Oh, I guess that was a lucky find. Let's see if that mirror does the same thing here. Yeah, all the mirrors are doing it now. That's particularly spooky. That means it's not just that one mirror. It's everything. It's everywhere. Take that. Use door. Trash bin. There we go. Search everything we can. Bunch of shell casings. Kitchen stove, sink, shower salt. Oh, blood on that one. Let's see. Not mirror. See if it's the same. No, we're just gonna stay creeped out this whole time, I guess. Alright. Let's go ahead and check this flower pot and go to the infirmary next. Nobody's in here. At least not I saw. We got this over here, and we also have these vending machines, which we can buy more soda from. Which I'm actually really inclined to do, because soda is really useful to us. Oh gosh! Doesn't want me to buy soda. I'm just gonna skip all these turns. Can it still see us? Is that why? Just keep waiting. Maybe I can buy from the other side. There we go. It's not very much to just buy soda, so we're gonna buy as many sodas as possible. Gives us XP too. Okay, we'll have 4 sodas. There we go. We can already wake ourselves up a little bit. We have 5 sodas. I guess I had more than I thought. Okay. We're getting away. It might be that everything's gone to, to crap, but, that doesn't mean we can't enjoy ourselves a little bit with some soda and some hot meals. Ventilation access. That's another transition point. Check that there. There's a guy in this closet. Talk to Marjorie. A woman in a blue wing overalls is standing in the closet. She looks like she's pondering whether to give the floor a good wash or just mop up a bit. Though the soap box she's examining is empty, she's raising and dropping the lid monotonously in her hand, a rhythmical, useless, aimless action. Take a closer look at her. The woman's badge says Marjorie Stallworth. Below her name, Ordnance Technician. It's described in smaller font. Her face glistens with drops of sweat. The whites of her barely blinking eyes stand out, round and bright. Talk to her? You greet the one, introduce yourself, and ask if she's all right. She almost ignores you, almost because she eventually fixes her eyes on your face, struggling to focus. Perhaps this is an invitation for a chat? Let's see. Touch her shoulder, ask what happened, ask her what happened. Try and see if she's all right. The one would probably sigh if she could. She pulls her shoulders back and lifts her chin a little. Well, what do you think? Ask what happened? Your would-be conversation partner is silent. Her eyelids and lips twitch, fear and confusion plainer in her eyes. The hand that keeps raising and lowering the box lid misses a few times. Touch her shoulder. You touch the woman's arm and she pulls away, slowly but determinedly. Her eyes regard you steadily, as though the woman wishes to tell you something, but for some reason can't. Let's try to scare her, snap her out of it. You throw your hands up and yell. The blue's body convulses once she glares at you, first enraged and confused, and finally in understanding. Yet neither of you is any better than before. Okay. Sadly, that was a waste. I mean, I don't know if we can help any of these people. I don't know if we're just dealing with walking corpses here, or if we're actually dealing with people. It's actually, it's funny because normally in a zombie situation, you know that the zombies are typically always dead first. This is a little bit of a tricky situation because it's really not sure if they're zombies or not. They really can't really tell if they're dead or not, right? Because they're not like, you know, only one guy had a giant hole in his body, and we could actually kill him. So I don't know. Ooh, cure all addictions. Restore health. We're gonna remove everything. We're gonna just do everything. So that helped us out. Okay. Walk away. So medbay was actually pretty helpful. Shower stall. Terminal. We got terminal wash basin. Is anyone in there? And there's blood everywhere. Let's use the terminal. The words on the screen. Dr. Grau, records of the condition of station dwellers with comments and illustrations. Enter log to view the records. Record 1, record 2, record 3, record me. What? Oh, there we go. You see a list of case below. By adding a sequence number to the command, you can view the corresponding patient's medical file. Let's do entry 1. There's a long queue for aspirin at my office today, like in East Germany. I have to place my next order ahead of schedule. Lydia complained of faintness and anxiety. I examined her, but found nothing amiss. I gave her a mild sedative. At last, I have a few minutes to listen to some Wagner. Lydia came in this morning and said she wasn't able to sleep. She said said that many others are having the same problem. I had a heart-to-heart with her, and she admitted the brigade stumbled upon something psionic. People had been showing up all day asking for sick leave, almost with the same symptoms: indigestion, cirrhosis. I'm mortally tired. But who will do the job if not me? Who cares if I slave away all day without a break? I should put on some Litz. He always refreshes me. A weird day. She just knocked on my door. I opened, and there was Lydia with her own eyes in her hands. Oh my gosh! I looked around, and everyone was just passing as if nothing happened. I asked her what happened, and she said she didn't deserve to see. I tended to her wounds and sent her to the Magellan at once. It's awful. I'm gonna listen to some Bach. Record me. Something happened. No one has been coming to see me for a long time. I looked outside the office. There were some inadequate people walking around. What were they doing there? This is my yard. They should go away. Dr. Grau came with complaints of solitude. I prescribed him with medicine I had left and stabbed him with my scalpel in the stomach. Now he's sitting at his computer and typing this message. I think he reads my thoughts. Oh, gosh. Where'd he go? If he died here, then where's his body? Theoretically. Just thinking here. Shouldn't he be here? Broken toilet thingy. Okay, let's see. Can I scan that? I can. What does the broken toilet thingy tell me? A second-class relic. Presumed function, a bigger part of a bigger relic currency. Weak vibrations at low frequencies. A distinctive curving paddle shape. Oh, it might be part of the other thing. Okay. Did he go into the vents? My gosh. Alright, let's go. We should probably drink again to solve some more of our fatigue issues. Consume soda. Fired up, at least. I think we could also... How much sleep do we need? I'll leave it at what we have. Alright. I don't think there's anything else to grab. I think we can just go down to the next floor. There's nothing really else to do. You checked every room. Ooh, actually, did we? Yeah, we got the janitor's gear. I say we go over here. Poor Terry. Can I help him? Oh, encounter begins. Oh, no, it goes first. Oh, no, we go first. Perfect. I was going to say that would have been bad. Let's use that. Let's go to offices. Well, forefathers, you are finished. Top brass kindly shared with me their plans for the dome. Using the technologies of the dome itself, in the near future, we will turn this whole place into one huge quarry for relics. A huge quarry from which relics will be extracted from an unprecedented scale. Soon every person on Earth will enjoy the use of at least one item created with the benefit of the forefathers' technology. Diary of Monty Collingwood, Silver Ring. As you reach the office level, you hear a quiet crackle, like your Keras is registering increased anomalous radiation. According to the readings, it appears that on the first level of the complex, has been increasing since. You hear a chewing sound from somewhere close by. You look up at a handheld display and see a man standing in the corner. His face is covered in blood. His eyes are glowing like headlights. He howls menacingly as he looks in your direction. Okay, zombies.
There's no records about the emanation. I have one theory. The emanation abruptly surpassed the level that is fatal for consciousness.
I don't know what to do. Do I shoot him? He's coming toward me. He's just walking right at me. Let's go. Hall. Hall. We'll go back up to the hall. I mean, we could sneak. I have a feeling that that's not going to work. Offices and computer room. We might need to blast our way through these guys. Hate to say it.
There's no records about the emanation.
But I think it's our only option. Oh, he's running at me.
The emanation abruptly surpassed the level that is fatal for consciousness. None of the local scientists had time to take notes.
Oh, he's talking about something over there, Ronald Steele. Let's see. Try to mess with them? Or just keep blasting them? I mean, this will move him further away. Teleports within a 15-meter radius. Teleport him here. That's right. Back up. Back up. And then we can skip turn. Alright, let's see. Size shock, maybe? We can just start blasting. Well, we have extra points, though, so we should really consider it. What else, consider what else we can do. Hits all targets in a circular radius. Man, has that whispering gotten louder? My gosh, the ambience. I don't know if you guys can hear the ambience, but the whispering in the background starts getting louder and louder the lower we go. Might just be me thinking that, but could energize myself. Or we just start firing. Save our fatigue.
Someone's touched us. Covered our places with their scent.
I have 6 points, but unfortunately nothing I can really do with it except maybe defend. Let's do defend. I wonder if that's him talking or whatever's possessing them. Oh, we blocked it! Ha! Psyshock, I'm sorry, Victor. We gotta put you down. There we go. Sorry, Victor. It had to be done. Can't scan him. I guess we already know who he is. Take all. And maybe I can try to scan it. Maybe I think maybe it just inherently scans them when they're. Nope. Can't use while servo shell's equipped. And all the other ones seem to be totally okay with it. Is there any other way in there? I think he's barricaded every other way inside. I guess we could go around down this way. I don't trust these guys. But this guy looks sentient, so we can go here. Like someone we can talk to. Hold on, before we do anything. Oop, hold on. Let's check the loot here. Ooh, on office terminals, maybe if he's a bad guy, we want to know before. Hacking. Let's hack. Before we go and walk up and talk to him. Main menu user page. Greetings, employee. Enter a command to select the menu option. Read introductory fragment, article psionics or log out. Excuse me. Read. Psionics, the nature of so-called psionic effect exhibited by a subset of relics remains obscure. For all we know, the hypothetical particle dubbed psion in our laboratory might be completely unrelated to the four known types of physical interaction. Okay, a little bit of lore. This cabinet. Oh, that's all on the other side. We can check that terminal too. Another one that's not wanting me in. Attack. Psionics, a critique. Theory that relics influence the psyche is in a physical way is questionable. We are dealing with self-suggestion, wishful thinking, and even mass hysteria in some cases. Entities must not be multiplied beyond necessities. Oh my gosh, I gotta hack again? Oh no, I can't hack anymore. So the last one is beyond us. Can't use it. Yeah, we just need 5 hacking. It's so low. Skill-wise. Maybe he'll tell us more. Oh.
Howdy.
The door opens quietly, almost inaudibly. I didn't notice that person in there. In a dim room, you see a pale lamplight. You see a woman. She's sitting on the bench, her head in her hands, as distinct words blurring into sobs reach your ears. You listen closely. The woman is singing. Your bright and tiny spark lights the traveler in the dark. Her voice is shaky. She won't lift her head. Knock gently on the wall as to not startle her. Call out to her or wait for her to finish singing. Knock gently on the wall. The woman stops singing and slowly lifts her head and flinches a little when she sees you. Raising her car's flashlight, she examines you anxiously. Her silver uniform is covered in a spray of mud and blood. Her badge is torn off, and in its place, a bloody handprint has been swiped across her whole jacket. The silver lowers the communicator and turns the flashlight off while keeping an eye on you. You aren't mad, are you? You aren't from here. Tell her Ginsburg mentioned a woman named Decker and ask if it's her, or tell her if she was right. Or tell her she was right and ask her what was written on the badge. On her badge. Introduce yourself and ask what her name is. We'll be friendly. Introduce yourself and ask what her name is. The woman fiddles with her hair, trying to smooth it back from her face. Decker Schultz. Luis Decker Schultz. Silver Wing Magellan base. Silver awkwardly rises to her feet. I reckon you're from the rescue team. Well, as the expedition leader, I'll bring you up to date. The mission failed. Our technician is dead. Our guards disappeared. The orange ran off, and the white is slowly going mad. That's my short report on the mission results. If you're more informed, if you need more information, feel free to ask. Say that you've learned enough. Ask whether they counted the situation from the start, or learn about the group member's fate. Let's ask from the start. She wraps her arms around her slender shoulders. You really want to hear what it was like? We arrived before the storm, 9:20, if I believe it was. The connection was already lost by them, and there was something wrong with the people. No, not something. Everything was wrong about them was wrong. Schultz looks up at the ceiling as she tries to remember. Seymour Hobbs, head of security, he greeted us. He reported that his communications with Magellan were down and needed to be restored from the command center. On the 3rd floor, he gave us no details, just said there was some problem. There's a problem. Silver blinks rapidly. Hobbs took us to the 3rd floor, then went back up upstairs. Maria went to the command center, and these people, they just rushed at us. They devoured Maria. Bob shot them, several of them, and locked the rest in the hallway. They are very weird. They don't seem to feel pain at all. Louise Decker Schultz lowers her eyes. What else is there to say? Now I'm here. Ginsburg yelled at me and ran away. Bob went for help and said until they had arrived, we had to talk to Hobbs, activate isolation mode, and seal the bunker. He still hasn't returned, and Ron, something's going on with him. I didn't mention it yet, did I? Oh, I keep forgetting things. Ask about the group member's fate. Ask away. Schultz looked at you with red and tearful eyes. Ask how the technician died. Silver's lips tremble. She barely manages to compose herself. I report Maria Werner. They ate her. She forces the words out and began sobbing. Find out what happened to the Blackwing that went missing. Decker was already thoroughly dejected, but now her face grows even darker. It was me who gave the orders. Send him to find help. Lewis mentions at the walkie-talkie on the bench. He was able to contact us when he reached the surface. Then it was too noisy. The connection, he was lost. He never replied after that. Oh, that might have been the Bob guy. This might have been her that was talking to the Bob guy that we didn't get a chance to hear from. Her lips begin to tremble treacherously. Tell her that you found Bob's body at the entrance? Yeah. The Silver lets out a silent gasp. She looks as though she's trying to catch her breath. No, that. She throws her head back and starts fanning herself with one hand, tears streaming down her cheeks. Bob was the only one I could rely on. She's struggling to speak. Ask Schultz about the orange who fled. The administrator's tear-stained face freezes and grimaces with distaste. She stares into the distance, her eyes angry. I'm glad he's gone. Decker Schultz pats her pockets distractedly. Where did I put my gun? Have you seen it? Oh, he took her gun. Find out more about the scientist who's gone mad. Schultz glances around the corner. Started as soon as we got here. He saw these people, and started laughing. He kept laughing, saying Sarovsky was right. He approached him and touched him, and realized that he was off his rocker right away. She says in a low voice. The Silver shudders in fear and glances around the room. I locked him in that hall. Figured it was safer that way. Ask him about Sarovsky scientists that we're talking about. Louise seems confused, even irritated. Does it matter that much right now? Look, what's going on here? It doesn't matter what a madman was thinking. Ask if you can talk to him. A glint of concern appears over in Decker Schultz's eyes. Talk. Okay, he's over there behind that door. You can talk to him when we're done. Silver looks at you with eyes red from weeping. Yeah? Say you've learned enough. Learn more about group members' fate. We already say we've learned enough. She dabs her eyes with her handkerchief. I'm not a scientist or doctor. I don't know what's going on here, but I do know, according to the protocol, we have to contact our superiors at Magellan first chance we get for further instructions. Ask her why she hasn't gotten in touch with Kingsley herself, or ask her how to do that. Oh, she said, I told you Maria died trying to restore connection and I told you Maria tried to restore connection and died. She sits back down and clutches at her temples. When they ate Maria, we locked the door at the command center. Take the key. Restoring the connection is top priority right now. Excuse me, I feel weird. I think I have a fever and my head is throbbing.
It was nice chatting.
Okay, that's no good. Try talking in there again.
Howdy.
Ask her how to restore it. The wipes sweat off her forehead. There's a closed door in the hallway leading to command center. Get the comms back up and then to the video conference room. Contact Kingsley and let them know that this is all bad and the operation has failed. See what we can barter with her. Okay, she's got the psionic thing. We are way overweight with encumbrance. We really need to dump some more stuff off. Or sell something. Sell something maybe. We don't really need wrenches, but I mean we could, give that to somebody. We want soap? How about soap? Transfer all. And that's so little for that decline. Never mind. I'll take my chances without it. I gave you the key, now go. Okay, let's talk to the door. Locked. Knock on the door, call out to the person on the other side. Let's knock on the door. Your footsteps in the room, quiet but heavy. The man approaches the door. Is that you, Luis? Open the door already. Enough of this idiocy. For once, try being professional. Introduce yourself. Tell me you aren't Luis. Ask to whom you had the honor of speaking. Let's introduce ourselves. Silence hangs in the computer room for a few minutes. I'm glad to hear you aren't Luis. As you can see, she and I aren't quite hitting it off. Door slides open an inch in a dark computer room beyond. A pair of spectacles reflects the light. Ronald Steele, White Wing. I'm a member of the expedition crew, apparently a former member. My colleague decided I was dangerous and locked me in here. The scientist regards you through the gap between the doors for some time. Look, I don't have time to prove I'm normal. Just open the door. We don't have much time. Tell him you'll discuss this with Luis and leave. Or do your best to open the door and leave. We'll discuss this with Luis. Steele sighs, clearly irritated. I've already tried discussing this with Louise. To no avail. Whatever, go ahead. Yeah, let's give her the respect of the opinion. If she locked him in there, she probably should at least be convinced to let him out.
Oh, hello there.
Tell Louise you're gonna probably release Steele and ask her to. Okay, let's ask her to unlock. Tell Louise you should probably release Steele or ask her to unlock the door and release the light. Let's ask her. Are you insane? He's like the others in the corridor. He's mad. Don't you understand the risk? Conviction. Persuade her the scientist is quite sane. Medicine tell you know anything about madness and he doesn't show any symptoms. Or remind her who's in charge now and she has to obey orders. Let's do conviction. Let's persuade her the scientist is quite sane. Your arguments are enough to sway her. Schultz looks doubtfully back at the locked door in the computer room, but he was laughing. He was acting all weird. What was I supposed to think? The Silver approaches the door and presses her selectron to the broken panel. A green light flashes. Silver returns to her bench, keeping her eyes on the door as they slides open. The person who emerges from the dark computer room looks nothing like a scientist. His broad shoulders and military bearing resembles that of an elite forces officer. Only silver badge that says Ronald Steele, physicist, and the lab uniform suggests he works for the White Wing. Steele shakes your hand. It's nice seeing living people for a change, even you, Luis. Decker Schultz is watching him intently. She snores with a laugh. Do you think you look normal? You were laughing and chanting. Swarovski is right. Swarovski is right. That's because Swarovski was right. Everything he said was right. This halo eye effect isn't an anomalous phenomena. Or autonomous phenomena. It's a link in a chain of symptoms. If anyone but his colleagues listened to Gabriel, none of this would have happened. Ronald spreads his arms in agitation. His angry outburst ends as quickly as it started. Anyway, let's decide what we're going to do. We're sitting on a proverbial ticking time bomb. Listen to what Luis has to say. Decker Schultz shrugs her shoulders feebly. So we should reestablish connection and wait? Decker Silver turns to you and faces disappointment apparent in her eyes. I thought Magellan would send real help. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to insult you, but the only thing we can do. We can't afford to wait, Luis. Disgruntled Ronald interrupts her. The White looks from Luis to you. Let's stick to the protocol. First of all, you must contact Magellan. Then the main phase of the operation can begin. He takes a twice folded piece of paper out of his pocket. I did the calculations. It turns out that the base is kind of a bubble. The strength of the radiation inside the bubble is uneven, and the nature of the wave propagation suggests the source is down there in the excavation zone. Steele nods at the computer room. When I was done with my calculations, I found that some notes regarding relic excavation. Apparently, they did something not quite ordinary. I did 2 and 2 together and came to a conclusion that finding caused all this. Okay. Tell him that's settled. You need to go down and find the radiation source. Ask him how you contact Magellan. Ask him how to get to the excavation area. Ask if it's dangerous to approach the radiation source directly, or ask if it's dangerous to approach the source directly. Staying here is just as dangerous as touching that thing with your hands. He calms you down. What exactly was found during the relic excavation? Can't say for sure. He scratches his chin perplexedly. Can't say for sure that they resembled a special research crew to study They assembled a special research crew to study the relic. Rather, they were planning to do that. Everything happened too fast. Ask him how to get to the excavation area. Steele nods curtly. Yes, a good question. Turn right and follow the corridor. You'll find an elevator that will take you there. It's supposedly blocked, but you can run it with a master key. It's in the shape of a card, usually kept by one of the employees. I'd try searching the residential level first. Tell him it's settled, or ask him how to contact Magellan Station. Ronald wrinkles his brow as if trying to remember something. All the complexes are built alike, and security measures are similar. Take the left corridor on the main computer, disable the final protocol, and re-establish connection. There must be a conference hall nearby, large screens in it. It's actually meant for communication between bases. You can contact Magellan from there. Any questions? Tell him it's settled. You need to go down and find the radiation source. Ronald turns to Silver. Good. Now let's go quick, Luis. Are you ready? I see that you're not feeling well. You need to pull yourself together, Luis? Crows, Decker says in a resounding voice. Grab her shoulder and shake it, or ask her what she means. Ask her what she means. Silver lifts her head. Rings of white are beginning to flicker in her eyes. Did you see how many of them flocked to Nashville? Some even managed to make it down here. You and Steele exchanged looks. A grimace of frustration spreads over the white's face. Let's hurry up. The relic is down there somewhere. Okay, the question is... The device called an anomaly protector in the bait. I don't know. My story. Okay, strange series of events. Steele suggests discussing what needs to be done next. Scientists said the calculations indicate a radiation source. We need to do that first. Otherwise, people are going to go crazy. Crystal tower is growing out of my eye. Louise's pale lips barely move as numbed by anesthetic. Thin stream of saliva stretches down from her chin. Oh, she's not doing good. Let's find that relic. I see if he might go with me, I wonder.
Greetings.
Okay. We need to find the key, though. Do we have the key? That's actually a good question. Ooh, did we find a relic? Yes, we did. Let's go in here. Wait, Thomas. And Gus Clausewitz. Oh no. I don't want to kill any more people than I need to. Main menu, please choose an option following bulletin board. Read 1. Volunteers wanted. Thank you for your time. Oh, hold on. This. Yeah, we've seen this. Okay. So to the right was the one thing. That's rec room. Where can we find this card? That's where we can get contact. Take all. Should we do contact first or Blue Wing employee? Oh, that must be her. I don't know, Brian. So which one should we do first? Get contact or... Let's try to find the thing first at least. Door to storage room. We need to find the... If we can't do anything until we find the... Brute force that. Who would have it? I mean, I guess Douglas Patotki, maybe? Because he's Silverwing? Might have the master key. I mean, do we have the master key? We might already do. We might already. Hey, he said down the thing to the right. So does that mean it's supposed to be an elevator that's blocked off? Hey, do I already have it? That's actually a question I should answer. Notebook. There's also a notebook. Open Nashville master key. We already have it. I tried reminding you the master key must remain at the front desk and nowhere else. Frequent alarms do not give you the right to use this key for personal business. As of September 12th, there's no key in place. I know you took it. Give it back to me or I'll be forced to fine you. Okay, oof, boy. Okay, I say that's what we have to do. Because otherwise, there's these three on the way to the room. And I don't want to have to kill anyone if I don't have to. So finding out the source of the radiation and ending it might free them. I don't know if it will. But there's a chance. Let's go down here. Let's get everything we can from these cabinets. So I don't know if I'll be able to come back up. I'm assuming I will be able to come back up. The wall here. So no. Woo. Let's just go. As a White Wing employee, Mallory is in high spirits. Not only have been extracting an unusual number of rare relics, some of which are completely unprecedented, but a mysterious red glow has been discovered, shining through the rock in the northwestern excavation sector. I believe we're on the verge of a monumental discovery. Okay, we decided to go here first. I don't... Oh, that must be it. Unknown glowing relic. It's gotta be it. There's notepads. Ronald Steele? Oh, Luis. Okay, there we go. Let's go back down. Let's go down. They're already here. Let's get these boxes real quick. We got tons of boxes down here, man. Wow. With absolute armored door. This place is crawling with loot. Door's open. Just break these boxes open. Take everything we can. Log has been destroyed. Nothing found? Ah, it's a shame. Excavation, power conduit. Oh, hold on. We can't force it yet. Let's talk to these guys. I think we'll have to go around and power everything anyway. So let's go ahead and run over and talk to them. Let's talk to Ronald here.
A servo shell? Do you even have a permit?
Come on, don't be shy.
We do not have a permit, but I didn't know I needed one. So Ronald is trying to seem calm and almost succeeds. Only his eyes betray his exhaustion. Yeah, do you need help? Ask if he's going to help you find the relic. Ask him where to search for the relic. Ask if there's anything you should know about the relic, or find out how Luis is doing. Let's do that. Ronald moves his flashlight over Silver's face. Luis's unfocused gaze listlessly tries to follow the yellow light. Steele turns off his flashlight. I'm no doctor, but I think she's getting worse. Ask if he's going to help you find the relic, or if there's anything we should know about the relic. The White hesitates before replying. Nothing, save the strange report I saw in the computer room. It was compiled by a physiologist from Nashville who observed the halo eye symptoms himself. Cheese on his lips. He's looking at you. The report also states that they found something alive in this cave. The relic communicated with him and helped talking. Oh, wait a second. That one guy from earlier. The Matilda one. Is this Matilda? There's a guy at the very beginning that's saying that the relic was talking to him. The relic communicated with him and kept talking until the medic completely lost his marbles. A shadow of doubt is apparent in Steele's skeptical and crooked smile. Don't take these hallucinations at face value. It's just something to keep in mind. Ask him ask him if he's going to help you find. He's going to help us find it. The scientist nods at Louise. Would you like me to drag her around the excavation area? Here's what we'll do. Once you locate the relic, take a quick look at it and call me right away. Ask him what to do for the relic, or search for the relic. Steele looks at his handheld display. The wave pattern has evened out, meaning there's almost no natural obstacles between us and the radiation source. Go ahead and search for it. We're close.
Bye-bye.
Okay, we're close to it, so apparently we'll find it soon. Excavation power circuit. I mean, I guess I could try using that. I don't know if that will help us out at all. I turned on that power circuit without knowing what I'm doing. That's not advised. I don't know if that would advise that. Broken terminal. Arch container. Go ahead, break it. Oh, insufficient ability score. Oh, nope, we can't do anything to it. Broken terminal. Arch container. Take everything I can. Oh, I could have gotten some stuff for free, apparently, because I just got an empty relic storage. Take all. Even though it says empty, that's just the name of it. There we go. Locker. Oh, let's open the armored door. Whoop, let's get search the locker. We're just gonna take everything we can find. Medical notes. Day 5, several workers immediately began to complain of headaches. Carbon monoxide? I prescribed painkillers. Gonna keep an eye out on them. Day 7, more of the same complaints. Some workers are drooling and report auditory hallucinations. Microstrokes? Lack of sleep? Further observation needed. A couple of patients show obsessive behavior, focusing harder on repetitive actions, as in obsessive-compulsive disorder. Encephalitis? Examinations report an abnormal changes in the iris. Day 15. Patients are becoming more aggressive. Won't even attack my nurse. Now all the patients have to be isolated. Antipsychotics, clozapine, prescribed to most violent ones. Management finally decided to shorten the work shift. Day 21. Patients are gradually calming down but remain disconnected from reality. Speech is incoherent. The condition resembles catatonia. Symptoms are now appearing in people not directly exposed to the excavation site. It tend to demand a quarantine from management. TV sets, just nothing on them. No, they're on. Alright, so let's go out. Janitor's gear to take some more of that. There are airplanes living buried underneath. What? What? I can talk to him. No, 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 no. Oh, no. There's a bunch of people out there. Do you see that? This leads outside. Oh no, we're close though, right? Hopefully the scientific power. I mean, that's got to be it. I mean, that's got to be the relic. Like, and is this the relic? Unknown glowing relic? I have to find a relic. This is gonna be some searching. I mean, I feel really silly if that's it. Really, excavation lighting. Lighting control panel.
Warning. Lighting disabled in excavation zone.
Huh.
Remaining in the area is hazardous. Please reboot 3 power circuits and restore power supply.
We could turn on the lighting, but I'm afraid that might just draw a bunch of people to us. Overturned server. Lockers, TV sets. There's a lot to work through here. There's a lot to work through here. I don't know where this thing could be. There's a lot of potential options. Scientific zone power. Conduit. Money? We found money. Yeah, I will have to find out what it is. Broken public terminal? You can talk to that, maybe. See what's in there. Terminal system lockdown. That's it. Alright, I think what we're going to do is we're actually going to leave it here. Because this is going to probably be a big thing. And I want to make sure to go through and do everything right. So I'm going to probably go ahead and end it off a little early. So thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. We'll be back next time. And see you all later. Alright, bye!